Good morning, everybody. It's Brett, your thankful carnivore. It's July the 9th, a Tuesday morning. I hope you're having an amazing morning. You got your meat, you've been drinking your water, you're having a good start to a great day. I appreciate everybody who's been watching across all my social media, at thankful.carnivore on Instagram, at Thankful Carnivore on Facebook. And you savages on Twitter at Stickman Bleeding. That's StickmanBleedin. I appreciate each and every one of you for taking time out of your day to hang out with me. Stuffer White, Light Without Heat. Check it out on Sunday evenings for the best of progressive music. Listen, guys, I was so blessed to be a guest on this new podcast. Produced by Nevada Gray and Chris Donahue, and it's called the Mind Body Breakthroughs podcast. And it's about a half hour long, 35 minutes, and basically they've set it up for people to listen to on their way home from work. That kind of an environment, you know, your bus ride to school, that kind of thing. And of all the interviews that I've done or whatnot, that was one of the most beautiful experiences I've ever had. And I listened to it again this morning because it was just released today. Please look for the Mind Body Breakthroughs group on Facebook. Or you can get a link. I don't have a link up yet at Instagram. There'll be an advertisement for it. But you can go to Thankful Carnivore on Facebook and there'll be a link. That I can assure you. There will be a link there. Anyway, it's a beautiful... I tell an abridged version of my story. But Nevada and Chris want to talk about things that are a little more in depth than just, hey, what happened? And this is what you did kind of thing. They want to know more about strategies and your views on things and more about you as a person that maybe comes out in a lot of these discussions. So it was really a beautiful, beautiful experience. I am so blessed to know these two good people. They both work way too hard. And they jam-packed their schedules with about 25 things more than they could ever hope to accomplish in a day, and yet they still managed to get it all done somehow. And just really blessed by all the people I've gotten to come in contact with in this carnivore community. The list of names, I don't want to run through a long list of names because I would end up leaving somebody out, and I don't want to offend anybody that way. You all know who you are. We share so much across social media of our own life stories, our own experiences, our stumbles, our successes, the little tips and tricks that we've learned along the way. And I've never been associated or spoken with a nicer group of human beings in my life. I just never have. And I really believe, and I've mentioned this before, I think it's because we're not inflamed. Not being inflamed makes for a better existence. It makes for a happier person. It makes for a friendlier person. I believe that. I see it every time I interact with somebody who's very low carb, who's eliminated or greatly reduced their inflammation. You can't help but be a nicer person because you feel so much better. Think about it. Remember that the next time you get a notion, oh, I'm going to have a cheat day. I think I'll put some sweet death into my mouth and act like I got away with something. Let's just be good to ourselves, people. Let's be honest with ourselves. Let's take responsibility for everything we do and say and for what we put in our pie hole. How about it? Embrace the blessings that come your way every day. Embrace them. Don't be afraid of them. Don't be ashamed to share them with other people. Rejoice. Be happy. Be thankful. Be the best carnivore you could be to yourself today. Eat your meat. Drink your water. Tell the truth. Don't lie. And yes, each and every one of you today, please be thankful. We'll see y'all tomorrow.